Alright, what's up guys? Sorry for the delay. To be honest with you, I posted that video not expecting 2,000 views. It was just kind of for my server. I didn't know it was gonna reach out as much as it did. But here we are, and I think I was 700k VR in that one, and level, let's see, 22 off the Ascension. So I'm 80 levels higher now, and 200k VR more than what I was. So some things that have changed is of course my physical attack, my hit, and my P crit by a long shot. I had switched to Archer class for a little while and realized a bunch of things with my soul stones and even my guild training. So I moved some things around and got some things differently done and messed with my sacred books. So going through the comments on that older video, somebody had asked about my um, sacred books. So here's these. Now, with one of the updates that was released, they allowed you to upgrade your trio or your duo or whatever you're using, just by having the form of trio. Now you can get that from the stall, or you can get it from, if you get lucky, with Path of Five, and even you can get it in the mall on my server right now on this formation chest. So you might get lucky and get it. I just didn't get it. I got some ancient scrolls. So, but yeah. So I run Earth Celebration, Tears of Red, just in case I die, Divine Protection, and Battle Tactics. Now, it could be different. There could be things that you might want to run differently. This is just what I run. I've not really messed with my sacred books much. I mean, all mine are level 5, rank 5, or level 3, rank 5. They're all rank 5 except for this one. I just got this one recently, um, so it's not really changed much. Let's see. And then the things that I've changed with my soul stones, it's just I've switched some of my physical attack stones. Like on here, I put, instead of physical attack, I put a pug. Um, Here I put P crit instead of physical attack. Where's the other? Here I put P crit instead of attack. Same there. It's just like I'm gonna run P crit instead of attack, or penetration, or physical attack. It's just because you want that bigger hit. Now my sack it's still pretty low. Just level 5s on it right now, but I'll get those up eventually. I've not really been playing that much, so some of my stuff hasn't really changed. I mean, my gear is slightly different. I've got the Ascended 9 or 99 weapon, still plus 23 refining. I've not had any luck changing that. Plus 19 on my chest now. It's a little behind, but I've got um, the stuff I need to upgrade my chest, a couple of my rings, and this one is for, I believe, the chest as well. And I've got 66 universal units. The reason why I've not been purchasing the units is because on my server, they happen to be very expensive, like 44k. So if I just need 17 to upgrade, it's 700k gold coin. So um, that's why I haven't done that. Skill base wise, for a demon, Blademaster, I typically run 10 on these two level ones, and I'll leave that at 1 just because it's not really useful. Um, I haven't been able to get Drake Bane or Smack or even Blade Ring, but I have Flash. The big one that's going to help out the most, I don't really mess with Windwalk. I leave it at 0, 10, 10, 8, 1, 10, 10. Flash isn't really useful. It's a rare skill, um, but it does help with a lot of rooted recovery. So, Impulse is huge. That is probably one of the biggest ones. That's why I've got it at 13 over everything else. Blink isn't really useful, but Far Strike, I got it at 1. I'll continue leveling that up. I just need 6 cult points. Um, but yes, Impulse is massive. So that's what I've done differently there is I've pushed my skills around. I've moved my cult points around in different areas. Now Sage, I've not really messed with Sage much. In fact, at all. I don't have many skills for Sage, so I've kind of just left it alone since it's not really useful on a Blademaster. The really good thing that it's probably useful for is crowd control. But I mean, I dropped down 20,000 BR when I switch, so it's not really. I wouldn't recommend it. I'd just focus on Demon because you can use Demon for literally PvE and PvP. Um, so that's my sacred book formation. That's my priorities that I've pushed to my skills and my um, soul stones recasts. I mean, you're gonna want to recast for a lot of things. Like I could use some different recasts on my weapon. Especially, well, the class skill level is good, max P attack is good, viciousness is good, so really that's all good there. Brings me to my next for PvP. These are my guild training. As you see, I've not maxed out P attack or hit. I've mainly focused on Pug, Vicious, Benevolence, and Tenacity. I'm going to start working on Stun, Hypnotize, Root, Silence, and Slow as I go, but I'm also way behind on guild training compared to everybody else because I had quit for a month and a half before the first server merge that mine did. But yeah, so that's literally everything. That's my sacred books. That's my skills. So if there's any other questions that you guys have that you want to know, um, don't hesitate to ask. Um, it's pretty easy stuff. There's things that I can adjust on my pet, but I just really haven't. So if you guys have any questions, be sure to comment below. Thanks, man.